jump room. What do you do with it? And they get slaughtered. Although Issa's found looking the wrong direction. One player on Hut, he was probably looking for that to save his life. And unfortunately, for Complexity, oh no, banyak can do this. What a god. But he's given away his play.
I can't believe he made it out after having run onto the site to try and look for that kill. 35 seconds and Rush is now sneaking. If he can get up the ladder somehow, it would be amazing. If they only had a flashbang or something that blameif could set up, that would really be cool, but we'll see. A little bit of a chance to do some more damage. Rush has made his way up and is going to be sneaking in. He's got that AK at range. It could be really powerful. Going to be going straight for the fight, and he'll win the first one, dropping down on the low ground with the bomb, and blameif is here. He's going to pick up that M4, ready for the fight. He's going to take down Alexi B. What a turnaround this is. And Valda now with that long away. Oh, if that goes up, he might never actually make it in, but it just blows up in the air. Here's that UMP. We've been waiting for it. It's going to do nothing at all. Rush will take him down. That is such a ridiculous turnaround for Complexity.
That really is, and it's all, in my opinion, blameif with that MAC-10, just a nuisance in lobby. And look at what OG has thrown away. This is such an incredible triple kill. They're looking for that repeat each and every time, and he gets 3. blameif coming out of Hut, grabbing one with the MAC-10, wrapping around a squeaky door, almost was able to find NBK, but that is a huge, huge clutch for Complexity. And if you're OG with that clock running low down to like 20-some seconds, Man2 already dropped the bomb underneath the ladder. You have to think that that's going to be the final destination of whoever recovers it.
Wow, that's a bit of a strain. We talked about Complexity giving some rounds away on Mirage, but this is a round that OG should have and desperately needed to win. 3 kills with the AWP early on, and they need to turn that into a victory.
Alright, Valda gonna step up over the smoke, and he's lucky to get away with his life, but he's also unlucky that he didn't get a kill.
Yeah, could have worked out both ways, couldn't it? I was gonna say, Navi didn't check this silo a lot of the time and got taken down, but Complexity were well aware that someone could have been there. Man2 with a great double kill. Could be more in the store here. It's Alexi showing up now, and they're getting completely destroyed by these deagles. Obo goes down, third man in line, Poison. Are they getting close enough? He's trying to fall back here. This is a 2-on-4 now. And OG, they haven't really picked up that many rifles, so that's their only real problem. Valda, he could get a free kill right here, but oh, Poison, quick to react, will take him down. And another chance for a real heartbreaking round here for OG if they can't complete this.
Yeah, Complexity has actually managed to win some of these on multiple maps now in this series so far. This would be absolutely crushing. Pop flash coming in. That player's going to be blind as hell. That's going to be an easy kill for blameif. Not the follow-up, but Poison's got that one. 1-on-1. And Issa is outside, ready to come in through Mini.
He gotta do something big here. He's got no grenades. There's the peek, and Poison nearly getting one more. He's already got the triple. He's lining up for it, and there's the kill. It gets stolen away. A quad kill from Poison. Celebrating with some deagle shots, but oh man, I mean, in some sense, it's still pretty good. OG do a lot of damage, but that's a round again. You want to win that. You felt like that was yours.
It was theirs. This is a 2-on-5. This is a 2-on-5, and you even know where the last players were. Everyone goes down from OG after this. Absolutely crushing. And I mean, this just goes back to what I said about the pistol. Complexity just have such good cohesion in the late rounds, such good decision making.
Oh,
and they are working together incredibly.
NBK just through the vent, didn't even see anything. Gets taken down. Alexi in a lot of trouble up here, and he's going to get traded. Issa trying to help up from the high ground, but he's down as well. This is really a disastrous start for OG, and they're backing out. They're already getting up on this round for good reason. Wow.
I mean, that's not even necessarily designed as an upper rush, but when Complexity gets that opening pick on NBK, why the hell not? You no longer have to worry about presence in Mini. You take that risk, and you see what you find on the upper bomb site. It's going to be 6-0 for Complexity, and OG not even able to fight in this map. NBK and Issa 6 rounds in are going to have 0 kills between the two of them. Valda has 2 frags, Alexi has 3, Man2 with 5.
some of these rounds have really must be testing the patience of OG. This time, Complexity make it out with 4 members alive. There's 12,000 on BlameF. OG get to save the M4 and the AWP, but not a lot that's worth celebrating early on here. Man, again, it just started off so weird, didn't it? It was that 3-on-3 in the pistol round that they lost, and then
Yep.
the last couple of rounds have been really miserable.
And it's all those mistakes that are going to start piling up now. OG already busting out the shotgun a bit early in the day on round number 7. Alexi's got the auto on top of the hut, dodging the fire. And unfortunately, no one from Complexity is heading in his direction. Poison's going to lead the way, peering over the smoke for a heaven peek, and Rush has the kill. That is him dropping down into vents as well. Shotgun on the ground. Rush has control of the rotation. And he might have just laid out the red carpet to the lower bomb site.
Yeah, it's only Valda down here, and everyone else will have to pretty much come from the ramp. So if Valda goes down, I mean, the retake is almost not even worth doing. There's so many grenades that's going to block them off on that ramp. They're here in time, and that's actually really critical. He sees just the toe there, unable to connect with anything. But yeah, some teammates are down here now, and that's really, really helpful for Valda at the very least. MBK, I think, showing up maybe just in time. We'll see if he can pick up this first kill. 55 seconds, and yeah, Config going down. Valda dropping down to avoid getting killed from behind. But MBK is still going to be dropped, and Valda next in line, and that's going to be the round.
I'm surprised to see Complexity press the issue. It obviously works out phenomenally, but BlameF had such a massive flight coming in. I was really excited to see where he was going to go. BlameF has been doing this on their T sides. We saw it on Mirage a little bit. I'm trying to think. I don't think we saw it too much on Train, but on the other hand, Complexity just battered him on Train. But BlameF is doing such a good job of leading from the other side of the map, letting his team have the action, and being the flanker and lurker who's able to come in for support later on in the round. I think he's doing a very good job in my mind of calling tactics away from the action. It's not easy, and it's pretty impressive that Complexity is able to pull it off. That means there's a lot of information and communication being passed on.
It really is. Triple kill from Rush. Great round out of him. Such a dominating start to Nuke here in favor of Complexity. 7 rounds in a row. Got all the money in the world. Isa's got 0 kills. MBK's got 0 kills. Then it's 3, 3, and 5 for the rest of OG. I don't even know what you do at this point in time.
Yeah, it's rough out there. I don't know. I think this would be predictable coming out of the timeout at this junction in the game when Complexity's up 7-0. But I would like to see OG get a little bit of blood pumping in their favor. Get a lobby crunch. Get aggressive outside. You have to win a battle somewhere. Whether it's going to be like straight up in terms of player count, giving yourself an advantage, or at least in information, giving yourself a leg up, because they have neither at the moment.
Yeah, part of me really wishes that we had like a little, picture-in-picture of Launders in the corner, because I'm sure his reactions will be worth watching. That triple from Man2 with the AWP, Launders probably celebrating it, and then gets taken away. I'm finding some joy thinking about that for a minute here. Flashbang out, Rush is going to be challenging in, and Alexi didn't even know what hit him, and another attack to the A-bomb side around the teams over almost before it's begun, though NBK has something to say about it, and he'll take down Poison. Bomb is going to be planted here, but remember, OG have almost no money left at all, so if they go for this 3-on-3 retake, which in some sense they really should, they need to start winning rounds, but it's going to be painful if they can't make it work. Valder up here, that grenade does nothing. Oh, they're going to be boosting up, this is so smart.
Yeah, I'm with you. They have to go for it, but I don't think they can win. They have no kits, and they're just going to back off and preserve the op. I really like that call from Complexity. That's the kind of call you make with your family jewels, and not so much with the brains. Just out of a timeout, you know OG is going to be talking about what they want to switch up to win the round, and you just hit them with an upper rush. That's pretty brutal. Well done from Complexity. 8-0. BlameF has 16K. He only died once. He's 7-1.
Yeah. Unbelievable, isn't it? Small little highlight for OG is the fact that they saved 3 rifles there, but, you know, it's still searching for it. Oh, but with a MAC-10, so much money, and it's the MAC-10 that he buys? There are 3 people without head armor.
Yeah, I don't. Let's see. Listen, they've done no wrong in this game so far. Config just ran into the nade stack, turning the corner. One on top of the hut. He's found it. Good trade from Issa, but it's not enough. Rush is gonna find that kill and crack open the site. Now Poison is in position to lurk, and they're gonna go down low. They're gonna change the angle of attack. And does Mantu realize he's actually down low? He's in secret. He could actually turn and help out in a big way.
Yeah, he could. That would be interesting, but I don't know. I'm worried about Poison as well. He's going to go look for it. Valde is really, really far away at the moment. He needs to somehow get into the mix, and if he goes back into ramp, he could end up falling to Poison, who's been waiting here the whole time. AK, and the perfect timing for that headshot. Oh, God, it's all gone horribly wrong. NBK and Mantu. How do you do this? They just have to back on out again.
You don't. Yeah, this is frustrating. It's frustrating for them, obviously. It's hilarious to us for some cruel reason. But OG just can't find anything to do correct or anything to do right. It's at this point, it's like it's not even that they're necessarily doing anything wrong. They just can't find the solution. Like I don't think ever in their wildest imagination they expected to have back-to-back upper rushes.
Listen, I'm just trying to picture what Londres must be thinking looking at this. That's where my joy comes from at this point in time. I find that to be particularly funny. It's the only one that picked OG.
Yeah, well, you know, kids these days, Anders, they gotta learn when you go all or nothing on a prediction. It obviously wasn't this one.
Yeah, well,
it's the next one where I did it.
That is true. Oh yeah, that'll be interesting. Actually, that game will be wild, won't it? Furia and MIBR.
I might just join the MIBR fan cam. Go nuts.
Oh yeah, now that's a good play. You should definitely do that. See if Gaules could pick up some new records, rate the viewership stuff. 9.
Oh yeah, it's something crazy. He had like upper 200,000s last time these two teams played each other. I think they want to break 300 this time around.
I think that's the plan. Yeah, I say go for it. Here we go, Jason. Now's the time. OG, they need to win a round. I mean, better late than
surely not again.
All that.
Okay, not an upper rush again. That would have been wild. But they did throw utility as if it was going to be something similar, and OG had to drop a lot of Molotovs at the start. They've only got one remaining on Valde, just to make sure they could be safe for the first 20 seconds.
Yeah, they needed a bit of peace in that bomb site. Looks like they're going to try and see if they could sneak by on the outside, while Rush is alone in that trophy room, which, I mean, it's a bit of a danger, but... Oh, wow. They actually had a Molotov for Mantu.
Shot, and, yeah, that's a blind shot, and they deserve it, OG. They've had a really tough time. I almost thought that they were going to try and attack the upper bomb site through Mini, with 2 players just coming through their own wall of smoke. But the bomb's going to back away now. He was the only one outside. No point in risking losing that. Towards ramp room we go, and Mantu not blind. He had a triple kill last time, but Valde's going to handle business. They've got OG their first round on the board. Or do they? Well, Poison in a 1 versus 2.
Jason, if you just curse them, I don't think they'll ever forgive you. Oh, Poison, this is so smart. He's going to throw it in the corner. He's not checking for it. Isa, oh, if he had checked for it, that would have been a kill 100%. He won't even know it at this point in time, but wow, 22 seconds though, and that is probably the really big problem right here. Although, Alexi B is down below.
He's going to go bladder. He might still find him.
He could still find him. Low on health. Isa might still have a pretty good shot at doing this, but we'll see. Poison swinging for it. There's the free kill, 6 seconds, and he's gonna get the bomb plant down. Oh god, this. Oh no, he's actually cancelled it.
No!
Oh, he comes off it.
He heard the footsteps from below. He heard the footsteps from below. He thought Alexi was pushing the site. Oh my dear lord, that's one way to get your first round on the board. Ha Oh.
This is a 1-on-4 that he. I don't know. Those nuke footsteps. There's going to be some complaining to be done. He thought... Wow. Talk about a thin margin to pick up your first round with. I actually can't believe that. Just OG don't even look excited. They're just like, wow, you're just giving us 3 rounds? It's some sort of new level of condescension.
What is this? Yeah, are you just taunting us? Condescension, or condescension at its finest.
Yeah, it's a classic. Man, dude, with the AWP. Oh, man. It's a good thing we have Chad doing the analysis. It's, I don't know. We'll have to see. OG, it's hard to imagine that's the round that's gonna spark the whole team back into, you know, into a mix here, but we'll see. Can't count them out yet.
I don't know, if the only way you're winning rounds is Poison hopping off the bomb because he's mistaken about footsteps, that's not a great winning recipe. You're not going to really rack up too many rounds on that. Oh, rushes through, but it's burning, and Alexi's got him. Nice little outplay there from Alexi. I don't even know if he meant to put the flames in the vents. They might have just spread in that direction.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. Oh, they're right on the other side of that smoke. He should have a pretty good chance of doing this config, hiding inside of the smoke as MBK gets picked off. Good return. So, now it's off 3 versus 4. And that smoke is going to be fading soon. Alexi B is looking at it the whole time. But now Config's actually got a bit of an edge. He's walking right through. And this could be a free kill. He's looking the wrong way. And there we go. Alexi B is going to be so upset. He was actually waiting for that for a long time. And now Obo. Can he hold this with the AK? He nearly gets the kill. But he's also alone in a 1 versus 3. The grenade might do it. But I don't think it's even going to matter. Even if he had got that kill, would have been the end of him. So a second round for OG.
Oh dear, but what a struggle it was to get that. Config making a great play to find Alexi B. Good rotations down ramp room as well to stop the bomb plant. That saved the day for OG. Once that bomb gets planted, Config's in such a strong position. Still, massive lead for Complexity. What a turnaround this would be, though. If OG can claw this back and get 5 or 6, I mean, that'd be really interesting to see what they could do with the second half. There's still a chance that Complexity just becomes a victim of their own success and lets them off the hook here. You'd hope that wouldn't happen, considering how dominant and how suffocating that 9-0 run has been. But there's a chance here.
Yeah, that actually would be a classic, wouldn't it? Something that all teams at one point or another has to experience is when we're winning so much that you just start to play really loose and fast, and suddenly it backfires. Good grenade landing on 3 people out there. That's pretty impressive. Man 2, he's been solid with this AWP, and they're really looking for him on top of the smoke there. Poison. Not gonna find him just yet. Oh, they're coming for him, aren't they?
Yeah, but still, this is going to be a tough fight considering the forklift there. This is not an easy way to find an opper, and it's basically no mistakes allowed if you actually go try and hunt down Men2. And obviously now, Config has to be very cautious. MBK's already beat the push he's looking for. Good response from Alexi.
Chance here for Config, but if he overextends, he's going to get shot in the back. He knows someone's up there. He's crouching down to avoid getting his face blown off, and now out of the open Man2, this is actually a little bit dangerous for him all of a sudden, but he obviously can't stay in CT spawn the whole round either, so he must be feeling the pressure to try and get closer to the battle.
25 seconds. Complexity might have played this way too slow.
Oh, yeah.
They might have been waiting too long for Config to make his play because he's now trapped as well. They essentially have a 3-on-3. Config and Man2 have their own little ridiculous battle. Great shot. Bomb's going to get planted inside of the smoke, and Valda's going to stop it. That should be the round for OG.
Trying for a second time, and that's not going to go through either, and time will run out, so what a strange round. Third one on the board for OG as they try and turn this game around. Still money for Complexity, obviously, just continuously rich in this game. Man,
this is quite a turnaround. OG fighting back. It's awesome to see it. It would have been so disappointing if this had just been a Complexity just runs over OG in this fashion, if they just continue this throughout the entire half. I'm glad we're getting this defense that's finding solutions, that's actually got 3 rounds on the board. Even if it began with the unlikeliest of situations, at least it got them started down the right path.
Yeah, you know what, again, all you need is a little bit of an opportunity, and they got one, they took it, and 3 rounds is not really amazing, but I agree. I mean, if they can build on, if it's 9-6, then even mentally, right, it's gonna feel different going into the second half. You'll feel like, all right, you know what, slow to wake up, but here we go. If they win the pistol on that second half, it's starting to look a bit different. So let's just see. Again, I mean, that round, yeah, they did leave it very low on the clock, and that meant they couldn't clear the bomb site. They just had to go for the chance plant inside of the smoke, and that really backfired.
Well, we've got we can have a cool glimpse into the team speak of these two squads, so let's check that out really quick, Anders.
Guys, I really need to say at the moment, we don't actually, like, these 2 rounds just prove that we don't actually know how they play. They are doing the moves early round, they are holding, and we are walking into their traps. Please, play your own spots, don't force the issue to them, let them fucking come to us and we kill them, okay? Yeah.
Alright.
I really like how polite he was. He was like, alright, please just hold your spots.
I like it too, but there was a lot of, a fair amount of command in his voice, wasn't there? Like, you sort of, you got the message there. You weren't gonna mess around after that.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's and the guy who's been an in-game leader for some time, making sure that, you know, his teammates know exactly what he wants out of him. And listen, I mean, it didn't really work. Well, let's just say that. They did go. That was what, round 2 that was happening on, and Complexity went on to win 7 more rounds. So I don't think that's necessarily. I don't think that's Alexi's fault or anything like that. But I think the real gem of that was him saying we don't know how they play, and I mean that's exactly what we saw for the first 9 rounds of this map.
Well, they want to go back to this A rush, which has worked pretty well in the past. LXCB jumps off. Isa's going to get traded right away, and he can't really get into the fight here. LXCB, they're checking for him. They know he must be near somewhere. NBK is going to be joining, but Manta goes down, and there comes LXCB. Only good for the 1 kill, and just like that, it's a 2-on-2. A lot of trading inside of that bomb site. The bomb is in there, though, and NBK and Valder are left. They need every single round they can get here, so this is very important.
Yeah, it especially is, but the problem is Complexity has been so good at these rounds this entire game. They have been winning all the 3-on-3s, all the 2-on-2s. Except for the 1v4 from Frozen, all the clutches have gone the way of Complexity, or excuse me, from Poison. He's waiting outside of Hut. And these 2 defenders are actually pretty split at the moment. BlameF gonna lead the way, has to be a trade if he can't beat NBK. There's the shot and it misses. NBK with 3 kills to end the round.
Big chance there, but yeah, nice double kill for NBK. 9-4. He's starting to look increasingly, slowly better. I mean, just to highlight the absurdity of what we're watching here, NBK just got a double kill in that round, and he's up to 5 overall. Like he's got 5
Triple
kills.
Kill actually. So he was at 2 kills before.
There we go.
Even worse.
Even worse.
Oh boy. It's happening though. Who cares what their kills were before those rounds, because all that matters is OG has now rattled off 4 straight. All they're looking at this point when you're down 0-9 is giving yourself a chance, and they're about to do just that. Complexity, they have been forced into way more passive strategies. They're now taking a lot of utility damage early on. A lot of that aggression, a lot of that confidence has disappeared out of this offensive attack.
I actually thought they might try and do that mini crunch that we were talking about earlier yet again, but it's just BlameF out here, so maybe not. Expecting an aggressive move, which is never going to be coming from those secret stairs. Throwing a bunch of grenades in, and they want to see if they can maybe crunch that lower part of the map through ramp. Valder is going to be here. Quick swing, but what a great double and Mantu there to trade off a kill. That is so worth it, and should give them the round here. It's a little bit of a kill in return, though, and now it's a 2-on-2. Mantu charging all the way out there. That was a bit dangerous.
Oh, through the window, BlameF goes, gonna meet up with Rush. The question is, what are Isa and LXCB doing? Isa's following suit outside, Alexi's dropped down. So, a chance for this plant, and the question is, does Alexi make his move before his teammate arrives? He's given up his position, he goes to stop the plant, he's done it! And he's even done some damage onto BlameF, but it's a 1-on-1, 20 seconds. Oh my god, BlameF's gonna go upstairs. He's gonna do the old oop-de-oop. He's gonna juke Isa right out of his jockstrap, and here comes an upper bomb site plant.
That is, he's just running the whole way. What a brilliant round. He's already got the triple now. Iza, what can he do? He's got no Molotov ready or anything. He's got a flashbang to get him out, but that's not really going to matter to blameF. He doesn't really care. The bomb is planted for the squeak side, so he's got every chance of doing this. How does Iza even find him without just running in to take it? It could be a while. Going to be jumping down, and blameF setting himself up to try and do this. A little bit of a tap on the bomb, and he's going to go look for him. Comes back. What a headshot, though. Iza able to connect, and that will be a 5th round. Man, that is close.
That's a fantastic clutch considering how little information you had coming in, rotating to that bomb site. blameF had all the time in the world to go wherever he wanted, and Issa had to be cautious of so many different angles. I really like the fact that Issa picked up the pace. He didn't try and hide his movements when he got to that upper bomb site. He knew there's way too much for him to clear if he's walking everywhere and trying to be quiet, so that's such a smart clutch from his point of view. And blameF gonna be frustrated about that one. 9 to 5, 5 in a row for OG. And that face of Launders, Anders, that you referenced a couple times, starting to get a bit of a smile on it. Back to the rush, back to the MAC-10, NBK with an important 1-for-1 trade, double kill for him, but the defense is standing tall now. This late in the half, they figured it out.
You know what? If Launders ends up winning this one, he absolutely deserves it. This is incredible for OG now. The bomb has gone down, so that's a little bit of an issue. And again, they're quite far away from this retake at the moment. Man2, if you get a sniper kill here, that would be massive. They do have a Molotov. Valde could throw it from the high ground. I don't know if Man2 saw anyone, but if they throw that from up at heaven, that would be massive. He's maybe angling for it. No, it's going to be down there instead. And what a headshot from blameF. That is so disgusting. Taking down Valde, and now Man2 just has to swing for it in the bomb site. They need that 6th round a lot here. Complexity, if they end on a high note, and they will, that could be a bit of an issue. Poison will get the last kill off the half. 10 to 5 overall in favor of Complexity as we go into the second half, and what a game this has been already. We'll see you with the second half coming up after the break.